Ladies and gentlemen, this is Paul Konditi. We are getting ready to cross to the year 2025. And as usual, I've seen people celebrating and people are having resolutions, people are having plans, and that is a good thing. But watch it. And I'm sorry to say this. By December, a time like this, when we'll be getting ready to cross to the year 2026, hopefully we'll be there. Some people will still be the same. They are not changing. They are mark timing. They are stagnant. No growth. You know why? Why is it that in as much as God created us to grow, to multiply, to increase, to become, still there are people who are not growing and there are no changes? Do you know why? Because life does not change simply because it is a new year or a new day or a new week. Everything is caused to happen. If you do nothing about a situation, nothing will happen. And if you expect something to happen and yet you're doing nothing, then your expectations are presumptuous. It will result into frustrations. So you desire to see change in your life, either in your position as a man, as a woman, as a husband, as a wife, as a son, as a wife, as a daughter, as a student, as a lawyer, as an entrepreneur, as a pastor. You want to see change? Then that's a good desire. But two things are involved. One, you are the one responsible to make it happen. No one will do it for you. Obama said, we are the change we've been waiting for. Change is within you, not outside in the world. Change is within you. And if you want to see change, you must first change yourself. In order for you to change yourself effectively, you must first change your mind. So that's what leads me to number two. Number two, it begins here. It doesn't begin by buying a new shoe. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a new shoe. I don't have a problem with a new shoe. It is not an offense. People can have as many new shoes as possible. But this is where it begins. And if someone is trying to buy a new shoe, or you're trying to change your life and by buying a new shoe as a first priority, then that is opposite and it will lead you or result into serious frustrations. That's why many people are frustrated in life, because they don't know how to do fast things fast. It must begin here, because none of us can rise above his or her thinking. No woman can be beautiful than her brains. No man can be handsome or stronger than his brains. No one can be smartly dressed than his or her brains. It doesn't matter how expensive my clothes are. It doesn't matter how cool I look like. It doesn't matter how cool I look. It begins here. If my mind does not reflect the same, I may have imported my clothes from China, Japan, Turkey, or United States. If my mind does not reflect the same, then that is opposite. That is balderdash. It will not. It is of no essence. It is of no impact, because you cannot rise above your thinking. As a man thinks, so is he. Your life in general is direct reflection and results of your thinking. Everything in your life is about decisions. Even the house you live in right now is a decision. Your occupation is a decision. You can as well decide to leave Nairobi and go to the village, or go to Mombasa, or leave Mombasa, go to Kisumu, leave Kisumu, go to anywhere in the world. It will happen. So decision is a decision. However wrong it is, however right it is, decision is a decision, and every decision counts. That's why you need to make a wise decision in life. You have to make a right decision in life. And right decision is projected from a wise heart, wise wisdom. Wisdom is the principal thing. And wisdom governs and controls our lives the same way you see a driver controlling a bus. Wisdom is knowledge applied correctly, And the word correct is derived from the word understanding. The deeper you go towards understanding, the wiser you become. The wiser you become, the better for you. So wisdom, knowledge, and understanding work hand in hand, but knowledge is the foundation. Knowledge is to a man what foundation is to a building. Every building you see in the city is established on a strong and very stable foundation. Times Tower and KICC Nairobi is Times Tower and KICC because of the foundation. If you try coming up with another Times Tower or KICC on shoddy and fake ground, do that and see what will happen. It will crumble. We've seen it several times. Buildings crumbling because some engineers did not take the foundation issue serious. So knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. But knowledge does not come like a plate of chicken stew, pilau masala, kachumbari, ya pilipili in a wedding. Knowledge is acquired. You must be willing to pay the price. The price you pay to acquire knowledge and information cannot be compared to the loss you will experience if you do not. That's why someone said, if you think knowledge is expensive, then try ignorance. Try ignorance if that is what you think. Ignorance is the most expensive thing in the world. Ignorance has been the greatest challenge of man. Ignorance of the truth will make a failure anywhere, anytime, any day. Every man's ignorance is on mountain. I believe 60% of the problems people experience in this world are ignorant-related problems. It is a disease that you must fight over your life, over your wife, over your husband, over your children, and over everyone around you. Ladies and gentlemen, the most dangerous person to hang around is an ignorant person. Once you've realized someone is unteachable at heart, then by virtue of being a human being, do not hate them, love them, respect them, value them at a distance. Let egos fly with egos and chicken mentality people roam with their chicken mentality counterparts. For in life, you do not attract what you want, you attract what you are. Birds of the same feather. Show me your friends. So it must begin here. For the mind of a human being is the greatest and the most powerful tool and weapon on earth. It is your responsibility to consistently and relentlessly work on your mind. If you do, your mind will work for you. If you do not, your mind will disappoint you. And there is nothing as shameful, as painful, as frustrating as someone being disappointed by their own mind. I wish you well. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. God bless you. Paul Konditi.